Hey, Tony Gaskins here. What the Lord telling me right now is get the lesson and you'll get the level. Get the lesson and you'll get the level. And when I say that, I'm shortening it for get the lesson and you'll get to the next level. And what I mean by that is, when you think about a video game, if you got a son or a daughter and they play a video game on the phone, what do they have to do at the end of every level? They gotta pass a tougher test. And every time, every level, they have to lose. And then after they lose, they start again, they come back, and they take what they have learned from the last loss and they add to it and they get a little bit closer and then they lose again. And sometimes they lose. But with every loss, they learn. You know, people have this thing that say, we either win or we learn, or it's not a loss if you learn from it. You know who made that go viral? You're looking at them. Because I used to have an app that was a motivational quote app in 2007. And when my page went viral, I tweeted that quote that said, it's not a loss if you learn from it. At that point, that was nowhere online. Nobody was saying that. I had never seen it. But I was one of the quote kings, and I posted that. And the comedian who was viral at the time, they ranked the top 100 black men on Twitter. I was number 25, he was number 26. He retweeted and responded to it, so it made it not only go viral from me being the 25th most retweeted black man in America, but him number 26. And then from there, the radio host, who was his close friend, started saying it. It went viral. That's come from real life. It ain't my quote. I can't remember who said it, who was credited in the app. But when you look at it, when you look at life, when you look at a video game, you see that it's true. Because what do we see? When you lose, you have to learn. If you do not learn, you will keep losing. We lose over and over and over until we are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and that is when we get the lesson, and that is when we get elevated. That's when we pass the test. Now, where am I being tested in my life? Right now, I'm being tested in my emotional intelligence. I'm being tested in my confidence. I'm being tested in my communication skills. And I'm being tested in my financial literacy. So my test is to learn how to communicate when I'm tired, when I'm frustrated. My test is to be confident, to be trusting, to trust more, to trust God, and then also to manage the money that God has blessed me with, to manage it properly. When I have shown consistency in those areas, I will be elevated. What I'm asking you is to identify the level that you are on and the test that you keep failing. Identify the test that you keep failing. And it can be in any area of your life. You may have negative self-talk. You may keep falling into fornication, but you praying for a husband, or you praying for a wife, but you keep opening your legs or unzipping your pants, and you keep failing, and you cannot be sent who is for you because you're wallowing in your sin. You may be praying for a financial blessing so you can buy a home, but you keep going to Applebee's and to Chili's and to TGI Fridays and spending money that is not in the budget. So you cannot handle a mortgage because you have not learned how to handle rent. So listen to me. Identify the test that you are failing. And when we can identify the test, and I'm on here, I'm working on it right now. Oh, another test is my body. Consistency. Working on myself, loving myself. Stop wallowing. We have to stop wallowing in our pain. We have to stop wallowing in our agony. We have to stop wallowing in our frustration. And we have to get to a place to where we are active, to where we take action. The radio host I was talking about, he posted a quote the other day I seen, and it said something about taking responsibility for your role in your suffering. So a lot of times we suffer and we just look without instead of looking within. So if I say, Lord, I'm suffering, what can I do? The Lord say, instead of sleeping in to 9 because you're an entrepreneur, or 10, get up at 6:30 a.m. The first thing you do before answering emails, listen to your Bible or read your
website, Verizon.com. So you should pay attention to the following tips. Be clear and direct in your email replies and avoid being ambiguous. That means you should know what you want to say.
What you talking to me?
Respond to an email with the least amount of words. Make your replies one-to-one. And keep it short, simple, and sweet.
Google, hush. Be quiet, Alexa. This thing ain't like I'm asking a question. You see how they listen to us? Oh my goodness, this thing all in my conversation. It went to answer, it went to telling me how to write somebody and how to send an email. It said keep your replies one-to-one. Oh, that's a good tip, but all in my business. The devil will use anything to interrupt the flow of God. Well, I done lost my whole train of thought. Alex went to talking. It's like, come on, I ain't even asking no question. Well, look at the devil. I can't even remember what I'm saying. But I know I was in the lane of talking about doing what you need to do. So what the Lord told me is, Tony, get up at 6:30. And I'm going to tell you what this change looked like. Very practical now. See, I don't like talking in all aloof and all everywhere. I'll tell you what I did. And then you take and apply this to your life. I would stay up to 2 o'clock in the morning. My wife would be asleep. I'd be up to 2 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes. Sometimes doing nothing. Every night having me a glass of red wine, trying to be grown. But then that throw off your sleep and mess your sleep up. Or you just feel kind of woozy and you go to sleep. It's not healthy. And then I'll sleep in, 9 o'clock. My 8-year-old say, all daddy do is nap. Sleep and relax all day. He don't realize how these bills get paid. I make it look easy now. But boy, work got to be done. But he's not seeing a routine. So the Lord say, get up 6:30. Incorporate your Bible every day. Because I wasn't incorporating my Bible every day in my life. First thing you do, listen to your Bible. So now I get up at 6:30. I hit the snooze sometime, but be up before 7. I make up the bed. My wife already up because she get up 5 to get ready for the boys to go to school. So I make up the bed. I go brush my teeth and everything, put on this here outfit. If sometimes in the bathroom, when I'm brushing my teeth, I turn my gospel music on. Get that spirit right. I come on up here to get this workout in. Your workout could be in your room. It ain't got to be in no gym. It could be in your room. When I come up here, Before I work out, I turn the audio Bible on. Or if I work out with the audio Bible on. You see what I'm saying? So now every morning I'm starting with God and I'm starting with working on my body. And then after that, I go into work. But sometimes while I'm working on my body, I'm also feeding, edifying, supporting, pouring into you. So now I'm serving my purpose, but I'm also doing the work. It's a 2-for-1. And then when I've done this work, guess what? This is work because advertisement's going to be on here. Like the one you might have just seen. And then YouTube going to pay me. So this is also work. That's the lesson, that you can have purpose and profit. Because purpose is the work that God have you doing on this earth while you here. But God is not going to work you and not pay you. Because the Bible says a workman is worth his wages and double if he's faithful. So if I'm going to show up and serve my purpose daily, God going to make sure that I'm taken care of. He going to take care of you too. Remember the other message, if you faithful, you will be favored. So that's what we got to understand. And this is the season that God is taking me into. See, a lot of times we do what we want to do instead of what God telling us to do. So everybody box me in as a relationship coach. Right now the Lord say we not on relationships right now. Right now the Lord say work on your relationship. Lord got me treating my wife way better than I was treating her. And I wasn't treating her bad. I ain't have her tied up in no basement. But the Lord said, you could be better. Her heart could be in a better place. Now you see my wife posting on Instagram at Cherie Gaskins. Follow her. She gonna bring her vlog. She gonna do vlogging. She doing reels. She gonna do outfit stuff. A woman can't do that if she beat down, broke down, and depressed. So the Lord say, it's on you to motivate her, to inspire her, to speak life into her. Don't crush her dreams like you've done in the past, like a lot of men do, just by giving feedback and you think you're being helpful, but it could be hurtful. The Lord had to remind me, you ain't 21, 22, 23 no more, you 38. Do better. So now the Lord got me working on my relationship, rebuilding my relationship, taking it to another level because it's 15 years in and the devil just sending people through divorce after divorce after divorce. So right now I'm in this space. They're talking about this. And so it ain't going to be for everybody. It ain't going to be for everybody. But you know what? I'll do a message like this right here that ain't for everybody. And somebody will send me $1 on Cash App. Somebody will send me $1 on Venmo. And it just be like a pat on the back. The Lord say, hey, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Don't worry about chasing $1. Don't worry about chasing an algorithm. Just do what I place on your heart to do. If I told you to cast the net on the right side of the boat, I don't care if you've been out there for 12 hours, you had the net on the wrong side of the boat. When I tell you to cast it on the right side of the boat, it's because there's fish over there. It's because it's going to be more fish than you can haul into the boat. You're going to have to float back to shore and let the fish float in the water in the net. That's how many fishes it's going to be. But you got to be obedient. So now when I come up with this schedule, I'm working out every day. I'm listening to my Bible every day. I'm getting my videos up, or I'm getting my courses up. I'm coaching my clients. I got 2 coaching calls today. My coaching session is $450 an hour. That sounds like a lot of money, but when you shift your mindset, it's not. But today I got a VIP session, which is $900 an hour. And that's for people who, if I'm booked into July, but they need to talk this week, they pay double the regular. So I got a VIP at $900, then I got the regular at $450. Do you know that that's more money than lawyers get paid? That's what I want you to understand. God could elevate you and put you in a position and put you in a place the way your gift makes room for you, and you can serve your purpose and feed your family, feed yourself if you sing with no kids. This is what I need you to get. 15 minutes of wisdom. God bless you.